This dog's entire life changed after meeting this most unexpected stranger.
But before we start, please take a moment to give this video a like, subscribe to HappyWorld, and hit the bell so you'll never miss these great stories.
Terfel is a Labrador who's seen only tragedies in his life. He got impacted so much by the hardships of life that he decided to boycott the entire world. He did boycott the entire world as planned by him, but then something completely unplanned took place in his life that turned his life upside down. The blind dog, who once hesitated from stepping outside, began to run aimlessly in the playground. What do you think it takes for an individual to change completely? Don't know? Want to know? Then keep watching. Imagine a day full of dark, so dark that you can't see anything or anyone. You're no longer able to feast your eye on the beauty of nature, nor can you see your dear ones while hearing them, as you've gone blind. We really hope no tragedy like this would ever touch you, but not just the thought of it makes you shudder. It's important for you to imagine these heartbreaking situations in order to understand the emotions embedded in this story about a blind dog called Terfel. Terfel's an 8-year-old Labrador Retriever farm dog. Terfel wasn't always blind. There was a time when he could see, and at those times he saw nothing but tragedies. It was after going blind that he saw something beautiful in his life, something unexpected by anyone. Labrador Retrievers are very fun-loving, easygoing, and handsome dogs. Their adorable nature makes them one of the most popular dogs ever. From being hunting dog, show dog, canine, to domesticated dog, Labradors are a versatile puppy. This kind of versatility is found in no other breeds. They're highly active dogs who prefer to stay outdoors in the playground. Because of their high energy, it's important to make the dog do a lot of exercise. This breed's a very friendly companion. Terfel, being a Labrador Retriever, had all these qualities, but unfortunately had forgotten all of them due to his miserable condition. Let's see what it takes for this miserable dog to get his cheerful life back. The symptoms of Terfel's blindness surfaced when he frequently started bumping into things. His constant collisions broke his confidence and he gave up walking. His blindness clouded him gradually, that remained obscure for a long time until he started behaving extraordinarily. Along with being blind, this 14-year-old dog is partially deaf too. That makes it more difficult for him. Dogs love to run and walk, but this poor pooch abandoned all these hobbies in fear of running into things and injuring himself. So he limited himself to a tiny box. This all kept happening until magic happened in his life with no way out. Terfel is owned by Judy Godfrey Brown, an old lady now. She takes the best care of her pet that she can. She'd adopted Terfel from his ex-owner. She resides in Holyhead, North Wales. No doubt Judy gave the dog a better life, as Terfel had been extensively abused by his previous owner. In one instance, the cruel former owner hurled the dog against a wall. At that time, Terfel was very young. It wasn't the only case of abuse by the owner. Hundreds of times, Terfel had become the victim of his owner's mood. Judy, the current owner, is a retired civil servant of Holyhead. She's an animal lover who's adopted many animals besides Terfel. Because of the constant barbaric treatment meted out to him, the dog eventually became partially deaf. Along with that, his seeing abilities also began suffering. His eyesight started dwindling. His old master had no feelings of sympathy for his pet, so the dog had to suffer all the quiet trauma. Naturally, no one bothered to notice the changes in the dog until it took an extreme form. Lastly, he was taken to a vet when he was 8. It was then the vets noticed cataracts in his eyes. The dog's eyes had turned into milky white. The cataract gradually led to complete blindness. Cataracts is caused by the breaking of the lens fiber in the eyes. When the excess water in the back of the lens overflows to the actual lens, leading to cataracts. Cataracts is often found in humans and dogs. As far as dogs are concerned, then this species is predisposed to many types of cataracts. They can develop single or double eye cataracts, and some cataracts cloud everything. The one with cataracts is whiteness in the affected lens. Cataracts is a dangerous disease that can lead to blindness in severe cases. Terfel had received cataracts in both the eyes that turned his life upside down until he witnessed a big miracle.